I'm here with Jake Newman from Rapsodo.
Hey, Mike, thanks for having me.
It's great to see you. This new Mlm Launch Monitor, I mean, I've been involved with you guys for a long time.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been really good, but you've even made it better. So tell us how you've made it better.
Yeah, so like you said, that same great launch monitor that everybody took to the range or the course, you can now use it in your studio like this, out in the backyard, into a net, or wherever, honestly, now. So,
well, see, that's awesome. And folks, listen, it's so important for you to be able to practice when you have time. I mean, that's what a lot of these technologies are finally doing, is bringing golf to your house. So what we've got here now is, for the amount of money this is, you get video, you get all your numbers, you can do it in your garage, you can do it in your backyard, you can do it in your office if you have a net to hit into. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hit a few shots.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to take a 7-iron here, and I'm going to hit the first one fairly easy, and let's see what it gives me.
Sounding good.
And that's about right. I would have said that would have gone about 130 yards, and it went 127. Plus, I'm getting all my other data. I'm getting my launch angle, which, see, I'm really big on trajectory.
Yeah.
And so when I'm looking at that, it's actually, for my 7-iron, it's a little high. So I might want to work on that a little bit. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a little bit more. So I'm going to see if I can hit it a few yards further. So now we got 135. Launch angle, a lot different. You know, that one went pretty low, which I was trying to hit a lot lower, but the yardage, 135. So what's really good about this is now I'm seeing my video, if I want to replay that. I can come in here and I can practice indoors, get my distances down at my own house.
Yeah, 24/7 at your house, wherever you want, honestly. That's the best thing with our new launch monitor and how we've upgraded it to now include that indoor net functionality.
And see, folks, I'm telling you, when it comes to practice, these numbers are critical. Because to hit balls into a net's fine, but if you don't know where the ball's starting, you don't know what the distances are, you don't know any of that information, you can be grooving something that you go to the golf course and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now, with this, you're getting all your numbers, you're getting your video, all your relevant data, and if you can practice, take your wedges, and you can dial in 50 yards, 75 yards, 100 yards, I can promise you when you go play, you're going to be significantly better.
Yeah.
Because most people are not very good at that. And the other thing, when we're indoors like this, and you made mention to it once before, I am now hitting the golf ball that I play golf with.
It's your game ball.
This is my gamer. So what's interesting about that is most of you go to a range, and the ranges try to be pretty good, but the golf balls they use aren't the ones most of you play golf with. And they've been hit a lot.
They've been hit hundreds of times. Yeah.
So they lose a little zing, they lose spin, they lose a lot of things. So the information you're getting on the range is skewed by the ball that you're hitting. So now you've got your own ball, it's your own house, into your net, and you're getting the relevant data relative to the golf ball you use, which that's what all the tour players do.
Yeah.
I mean, a tour player, when I go to a tournament or you go to play, you walk out to the range, they go, so what ball do you play? And whatever ball you play, they have it.
Yeah.
So then when you're warming up with the ball you're going to play with. So when they put all of their launch monitors down, they're getting relevant data relative to the ball they play.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, most of you don't have access to that. Now you can take 3 of the balls you play. You're hitting perfect golf balls, getting relevant data relative to that golf ball.
That's right.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my wedge.
I'm going to set it to pitching wedge on here. The important thing on the indoor functionality is making sure you select the right club as well.
All right, so now I'm going to hit a little pitching wedge. All right, 52 yards. Now, that 50 yards is one of my numbers.
Yeah.
I want 50 yards. I want 50 yards. I want 75 yards. I want 100 yards. So I can sit here now, and I can set up and practice and get a feel for, let's see how close I come to 50 yards again. Uh-oh.
A little further
68.
there.
So I got that one a little too far. All right, so I'm going to try it again. 63. So here's the deal. If I'm trying to hit at 50 yards and I'm hitting at 63, 13 yards, that's not very good. So people, I mean, here I am, supposedly pretty good, and I'm struggling here. Now, what I'm finding is I'm finding my 60-yard shot. Well, that's fine if I'm hitting at 60 yards, but if I'm trying to hit at 50 and I keep hitting at 60, you know, that ball's over the green. So this helps you to dial in the feel for your distances. I'm going to do that one more time. Dang, I know I can find that.
You got it.
I know it's in there.
It's got to be it. 57.
57,
All right.
We're getting closer. It's still too far. Dang. Come on, Mike. You say you're pretty good. You teach this stuff. Come on.
54. We're getting there.
At least I'm in the window. Okay.
We're right there.
But again, Jake, I mean, what you guys have done with this is incredible. First of all, what you came out with first and what it does for the average person and all the data they have access to for the price and the video and the access to being able to send it to their coaches and stuff like that's incredible.
Yeah, definitely packs a lot of stuff all in one unit. I mean, that instant video feedback. I know you're a big fan of that live video, using it as like a mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you put it in front of you, you don't have to hit a shot, but seeing what your setup looks like and even down the line. So seeing that instant video feedback with the shot trace as well. And of course, all your accurate data that we provide as well. So.
And now we're inside. And what Jake just said too, what I use this for, when I get set up, I'm really big on setup. So what I'll do is when I get ready to hit shots, I'll get set up and I glance back into it because there I can see my setup. Now, if I'm a little off, if my balance is a little off and my setup, then I'll fix my setup before I ever hit my shot. So that's, and I hadn't mentioned that, but that camera to be able to see how you're set up and even be able to stand here and start working on my backswing and work on, okay, that's what I want the club to do when I hit this shot. I don't want it going way inside or I won't go way out here. I want it to take it right there. So I can get a feel for that and then set it behind the ball and then just go ahead and hit. And then not only do I get the numbers, but I get the recorded video that shows me if I did what I was practicing.
Yeah, and then I could send that video to a coach all straight from the app.
See, and that's unbelievable. And for the amount that this costs, I mean, folks, listen, I keep stressing the importance of practicing correctly and having access to relevant numbers and data. And people keep telling me how much better they want to get. Yet the way they practice, they put a lot of time in, but they don't practice correctly. And they're practicing the wrong things. And you're also trapped into the only time you get any feedback is if you're at a range where you're hitting balls. Well, now you got feedback at home. So there is no reason, 24 hours a day, you wake up in the middle of the night, believe me, I've come out here, well, it sounds crazy, but I'm a little crazy. So I've come out here in the middle of the night, turn this stuff on, hit a few shots. I mean, I got an idea about something, so I want to see if it works.
Yeah.
And so what we have here now, and what Rapsodo has with this MLM, outside, indoors, there's no place you can use it. If you don't have one, you're missing the boat.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks for having me, Mike.
No, thank you for all your work and what you guys do and what you're doing for the golf industry. It's incredible.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet, pal.
Rapsodo. Measure to master.